following program is rated M. It contains strong language and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello, I'm Topper Hemlsly, and in today's edition of Eyes Witnesses Reports, we're going to bring to you some disturbing footage documented by average people from an average neighborhood just like this one. During our program, we will meet and talk to these average people who will be telling us their story of a monster of a man who is taking the tranquility of their quiet little community in a segment this reporter likes to call Neighbors of the Beast. It all came to an abrupt end with a call for help to a 911 operator. I must stress what you're about to witness is disturbingly real. Viewer discretion is advised.
911 operator, police, fire, or ambulance.
For the love of God, police, I need the police.
Please try to remain calm, ma'am. What seems to be the problem?
It's my neighbors. I think they're performing some kind of human sacrifice or something.
Can you please repeat that, ma'am? I thought that you said a human sacrifice.
Yes, a human sacrifice or some other kind of satanic ritual. Something like that. Can't you hear the screaming?
Ma'am, just calm down. You do know it's a criminal offense to tie up 911 lines.
Well, this is no joke. They've been doing this before, but now they've got power tools involved, and it smells like burnt human hair. Oh, for the love of God, can't you just please send somebody over?
This is Chuck and Diane Manson, who live across the street from the disturbing new neighbor.
We were video archiving our dried flower collection when we noticed our new neighbors moving in.
And it may seem a bit nosy, but we are part of the Neighborhood Watch program.
For 5 years now.
So we decided we better tape their arrival, check things out.
Well, there was all sorts of strange things going on. Well, they just had one truckload to unload, not much.
Most peculiar people. Strange goings on. Didn't understand much of it.
And then they dropped that box.
Oh, the outburst when the young lady dropped the box was most unchristian-like.
What the hell's going on around here? Get down there! Get down there now! All right! Help! Hurry up!
I mean, maybe they were just a little flustered. I know I was when we first moved in.
Hurry up!
Very strange people.
Go! It's okay! You get out!
You could tell their beliefs were definitely different.
And that's when the young fellow noticed the camera, so we didn't want to appear to be unneighborly, so we turned the camera off.
Hey, neighbor! How's it going?
Well, I was going to bake some cookies and take them over, but that's when our other neighbors, Summer and Rainbow, started to complain about all the terrible sounds and noises and smells coming from that house.
We are not ones to complain, but the odor and the noise pollution coming from that house is atrocious.
Completely unbearable, and we both felt that both our rights were completely violated. And I think that at that moment, that's when we decided to get our video camera and take this whole thing in. And you know something, we just had to document where this whole bad vibe was coming from.
All of a sudden, there's all this aggression in our lives. Where everything was just, so peaceful before. All of a sudden, there's all this aggression and just weird vibes. It's like someone's always on a downer, man.
My chakra, at least, has moved 2 degrees to the right and up just a semitone. And you know something? I can't operate like that. I feel completely off balance, and it's just this whole negative energy that flows through our lives and through our health.
And then there's this odor of death that we're having to, we're being subjected to.
I smell burning hair, man, and I don't know what you smell, baby, but...
Well, it's like burning hair and burning flesh.
Burning flesh. We don't do that sort of thing, you hear? We don't do that.
We can't have that in our lives because we're vegans.
We're vegans. We're proud to be vegans, and we don't eat anything with a face, okay?
Since Neighbours moved in, we've seen nothing but our housing price plummet.
And things have started to go missing. Our shed was broken into out back, and I think there was a shovel that disappeared, and a rake. Oh, and our show-winning Maltese Precious is just gone.
We had these parties that go all day and all night. The people he associates with, awful.
We got a call then from Chuck and Diane. They're our neighbors that live over on the other side. And they were out back shooting their prize-winning garden when, it was just chaos.
So we grabbed our camera and we shot what was going on from our side of the fence, and they were doing the same.
We got everything on tape.
I've never seen anything like it.
I started to get a little scared.
Who wouldn't? You should have saw what was going on back there. The party and the debauchery. It was awful.
Thank you all for coming! Thank you all for coming!
Then things got really strange. Things started to get really scary.
Oh, yeah!
So that's when we called the police.
Police.
When this reporter tried to obtain an interview with the resident of 666 Hades Drive, he declined to make any comment other than telling me to get the fuck off his lawn, and then sooner than I thought, I'd have all the answers I needed. This wraps up another episode of Eyes Witness Reports, but join me, Topper Hemlsly, when next week we bring you shocking photographic evidence of a Sasquatch's cabin in the woods. Bring you some disturbing new footage from script. Somebody give me the friggin' script. Shay, come here. What is this? Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Get me CNN on the line. Bradford, get my car around here. Can we not get him directing? He's the DOP, for God's sakes. He's Mike Love. What is it, the Beach Boys directing this? What are the... Get off me already! Thanks, Mike.
You seeing this? You fucking seeing this? This is not a fucking trunk! This is a lunchbox, huh? Where's the rest of it?
What are you talking about? There's lots of room. Just squish it in there.
Didn't they have any caddies? Unbelievable. We're gonna have to fold it in half to get in the fucking thing. Come on, boss. Can't